What's going on, guys? I'm going to be going over the top 5 companies for small YouTubers to get sponsorships from. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and let's get straight into it. Alright guys, so at number 5 we have Fatal Grips. Fatal Grips is a company that sells controller grips like Control Freaks. It sells PS4 light decals with customs, right, where you can put your own name on it or anything like that, which is super cool. They have Xbox parts, Switch parts, and they have keyboards and they have mice. So pretty much any type of gaming accessory that you need in order to get started, including headsets, you can basically get that for a very low price. And on top of that, you can give them someone a discount code with 10%, which is very easy to get as long as you have 100 followers on something, whether it's TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, or YouTube. And it's really easy. Once you do that, you just give it to someone. They spend maybe like $10, and you give them a 10% code. That means that you just made $1. And that is really easy to just get $1 by someone spending 10 bucks on some really good stuff. And I mean, I think it's high quality if you ask me. I don't really play on controller, but personally, if I had to choose one company to go back to, I'd definitely choose Fatal Grips. So yeah, if you guys just want to get a quick sponsorship, something easy, something that doesn't take too much effort to get into, I recommend choosing Fatal Grips. Alright guys, at number 4 we have Razer. Razer is also a really interesting company because it's one of the rather larger companies that still offer affiliates to people who have a decent amount of followings. So for me, I have not really been sponsored by Razer before, but I have become a Razer streamer before. And if you go to the website, which I will have all these links in the description by the way, they actually have a really good program that's easy to join. All you have to do is just put a link to your YouTube channel and put in all the following information that they ask you to put in. When you put it in, you apply, and they email you within 7 business days. It took me about like 1 day for them to respond, and they told me I was a Razer streamer. And basically, depending on what level you are, is how high you are in the ranks before you're able to get full sponsorship. For me, I'm at the second tier right now, and I think I could qualify for the top. But it's pretty much whenever you reach 100 subscribers, and then it goes to 500, and then from 500 it goes to 1,000, and then you move on. And it's really good because Razer has a lot of really good parts, and everyone's about heard of Razer at this point. Um, they make mice, keyboards, really high quality PCs and laptops, and just everything really for gaming that anyone wants. They even have controllers and control freaks, and all that other good stuff. All you have to do is just apply for that. You get free codes sent from them to you that you can use whenever you want. It's your own custom code. And you can even get a sponsorship with has its own code for you that you can give to other people so that they can spend money, and you get a really good commission. I recommend Razer just because of how, well known it is and how trustworthy they are. And the fact that they are pretty expensive sometimes, and having a code really helps. And so people might actually want to use your code to buy it. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about Razer. Highly recommend them. But it's also pretty hard to get people to spend money on something that's really expensive. So maybe lay off of this company unless you have a good amount of followers. Okay, guys, at number 3 we have Juggernaut Energy. Juggernaut Energy is an energy drink company that it happens to sponsor Norcal and many other people in Norcal, and it's honestly just a really good company to get sponsored by. They come in tiers, so whenever you get sponsored by them, you first have to be in tier 1, which is just a 10% commission from like all of them, but also you only get a small amount of commission. And commission is pretty much just whenever you get money from whatever people buy. They create good energy drinks, if you ask me, and they have several different flavors to choose from, and many people use it. So I think it would be pretty good for people to actually want to buy. So maybe that could be a good company for you. That's why I put it at number 3, because it's not really the best. It's kind of an iffy thing. But if you ask me, Juggernaut Energy is really underrated, but actually could be really good if you just try it. Um, in order to really move up on the tiers, all you have to do is just gain followers and subscribers. So if you start off at 100, and then you just get inside, and then you just go to the next 500 maybe, and then you move on to the 1,000. Just like the Razer program, you just keep getting tiers until you're at the top of the leaderboards, and then you get featured on the channel, and all these other things, and it really just helps you out as a YouTuber. And more people probably will use your code, and more people will probably give you money. So it's definitely a good company to try out for. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about Juggernaut Energy. Really good company. I highly recommend them. At number two, we have Corsair. Not only does Corsair make computer accessories, but they also make computer parts, which is really convenient for a lot of people because there are a lot of people who need computer parts like fans, and coolers, and many things like that to make their computer 12 times better. Personally, I think that Corsair is the best company to put at number two because not only is it easy to join, but it also is probably one of the most used codes that you're ever going to get. People might actually want to use your code because Corsair makes high quality stuff for relatively high prices, but also since it's at a high price for a really good quality, people might want to get that 10% discount so that they don't have to necessarily pay for the high quality because they get to pay less. So I think that it's definitely recommended to get a sponsorship from Corsair. Really easy to join and apply for. You just gotta type in your info like Razer, and it's basically the same thing. It's just the only difference that there's not really a tier. It's kind of just you join up, and then of course they give you the sponsorship afterwards. But you can still just join up as a regular average sponsorship affiliate code, and it's really cool. I recommend Corsair. You might not like it because of the fact that it's so popular and people might not want to use a code on it because. Okay, guys, and at number one we have Rogue Energy. Rogue Energy is a company that is just like G Fuel and Juggernaut Energy, and it makes energy drinks. Energy drinks are pretty good for gamers because some people, like streamers, just have to constantly have energy in order to keep going, and it really just helps them to keep going through the day by drinking that. They have lots of flavors to choose from, and they even have a starter pack. Honestly, I think that Rogue Energy is the cheapest energy drink company to choose right now, and it's really easy to get a sponsorship code from. So I think that it's perfect for people who are small on the YouTube platform and on Instagram because anyone can join, literally anyone. All you have to do is just sign up with a valid email and password, and people will just let you in. You'll get 10% off code. You get a small commission, and everyone wants an energy drink, and I think that this is the best company to get it from. So pretty much all you have to do is just promote it, hope that people buy it using your code, and yeah, it's really simple, just like every other company. And I personally am sponsored by Rogue Energy. It's one of my sponsors that you'll see on my banners on YouTube and on my live streams. It's honestly just really good. Use my code, get 10% off our next season, and yeah, that's all I really have to say. It's just really good. Really enjoyable just to have a good sponsorship like Rogue Energy because it's honestly the easiest, most just like, I don't know, beneficial company I've ever run into as far as sponsorships go. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Okay guys, so that's going to be wrapping up the video. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and also consider using my code on Rogue Energy. It's Ernext Season, just as my YouTube name is. Just type in Ernext Season, capital S, capital Z, capital N, and capital E for Ernext Season. Make sure that you're using all the right capitals. Put it in and use the link in the referral link in my description. The links to all these sponsorship programs and everything are in the description as well, and so are the timestamps to different companies that you might want to choose. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys all in the next video.